What is a Thinline guitar? Well, in today's episode, we're going to answer that question and look at the history of the Fender Thinline. Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Pig Guitars, the home of luxury drum machines here in Nottingham, England. My name is Ben Keightley and today we're going to be talking about the history of the Fender Thinline guitars. These awesome guitars kind of fall under the radar sometimes, but they're some of the best sounding Telecasters and Stratocasters out there. So let's start back at the inception of the Thinline. The Telecaster Thinline is a semi-hollow guitar made by the Fender Corporation. It is a Telecaster with body cavities similarly built to a 335. Designed by German luthier Roger Reismeisel in 1968, it was initially introduced in 1969 and then updated in 1972. The original 1969 is very similar to the guitar that you see on screen. It had classic Telecaster pickups and obviously the semi-hollow construction. The 1972 model replaced the standard Telecaster pickups with a pair of Fender wide-range humbucking pickups. It also replaced the truss rod with a new bullet truss rod and had a 3-bolt neck instead of a 4-bolt neck. The design was originally an attempt to reduce the weight of the solid-body Telecaster guitar, which had become ever heavier throughout the 1960s due to the dwindling supply of light ashwood Fender had formerly used on its 50s guitars. The F-hole and reshaped pickguard are the most apparent visual clues to its construction, and created a new identity for the Telecaster, the Fender Thinline. There have been many different versions of the Telecaster Thinline over the years, although the original two are most recognisable. The 69 version, which is similar to the one that we have, was mahogany constructed and obviously featured the Telecaster single coils, but the 72 actually had a swamp ash body and the wide range humbucking pickups as I mentioned earlier. These Thinline versions have been made in Mexico and Japan as a part of the classic series of guitars. This was then followed by higher-end American-made FSR runs, known as factory special runs, from the Fender Custom Shop from 2005 to present day. There have also been Squire versions, and it's a very popular guitar in today's market. Of course, if you were a fan of Fender, you'll know that there's also been Thinline Strats and Jazzmasters, which will be on the screen now. Okay, so let's go over the specs of this amazing Thinline Telecaster. So the model name is a vintage custom 1968 Tele Thinline Fender Custom Shop model. Starting with the body, we have a two-piece Fiji mahogany body, which has the hollow body construction with the F-hole. In terms of pickups, we have a set of hand-wound 67 Tele neck and bridge pickups, and we have the present-day controls for a Tele, so it's a three-way switch going between neck, middle, and bridge, and we have one volume, one tone. Moving on to the neck, we have a maple rift sawn neck with a 60s style oval C profile. We have a fretboard radius of 7.25 inches to 9.5 inches. We have 21 frets on this model with a 4-bolt construction going to the body, and we have Makata black fretboard dots. And for tuners, we have the Charlotte F-Key vintage style tuners. So that's pretty much all the specs on this Fender Custom Shop Thinline Tele, so let's hear it in action. So guys, what are my final thoughts on today's video? My opinion on the Thinline is I think it's actually a really inventive way for Fender guitars to get a little bit more bass end and sound a little bit more hollow. The Telecaster is a very raucous, ballsy sounding instrument, but the hollow nature just gives that a little bit more bass end to make it sound a little bit more sweeter for jazz chords, cleaner styles, and even kind of low gain blues. The particular Thinline that I'd like to own one day is this one that's on the screen now. This is obviously a butterscotch blonde Fender Telecaster, but with that Thinline design, and I think with the F-hole it just looks so sexy. I really like this guitar, and one day, hopefully, it'll be mine. But guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think of today's episode. Do you like the Thinline guitars, or do you think they're rubbish? Let me know in the comment section below, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy our channel. But I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Squealing Pig Guitars, but until then, keep rocking guys, I'll see you soon.